Hello friend, this is your Dr. Iqbal and you are watching YouTube channel Vellah Baba. Friends, if you are new to my channel and have passion for Canadian immigration and education, consider subscribing it for my weekly uploads. Yes, our today topic is Canadian education and its related questions. Friends, Canada is a progressive, warm and welcoming nation.
People are very welcoming, very warm. They don't judge you, they accept you.
It is a multicultural society with two official languages, which are English and French. Canada consistently ranks among the top 10 countries in the United Nations Quality of Index since 2004. In fact, right now, Canada ranked number 1 among all these nations. And these nations include United Kingdom, United States, Germany, France, Australia, Switzerland, Sweden, Japan, and Netherlands. Canada has a strong and well-funded system of public education, largely managed provincially. There is both a public and private education system in Canada. The Canadian government heavily subsidized education from kindergarten to post-secondary level. Each province and territory is in charge of their own education system, and education system is divided into 3 levels. Level 1 is primary, level 2 secondary, and level 3 is known as post-secondary. First is you have to choose your school which provides all the requisite information that is needed to get your admission into any Canadian educational institution. What document do you need to get an admission? Include your qualification. Each college and university sets its own admission standards. The standard can change from year to year. You will need to check a school's website for the most current information. You would need transcripts, original or certified copies of your high school diploma, record, and any post-secondary education, including courses you took and grades you achieved. Educational credential assessed by designated agencies. I have video on how to get your educational credential assessed through WES and CES, and link of both of these videos are in the description below. You would need English acceptable test result from a certified language test that measures your skills in reading, writing, understanding, and speaking either in English or French. And generally accepted tests include test of English as a foreign language, which is TOEFL, the International English Language Testing System, which is IELTS, and the Canadian Academic English Language Assessment. You would be needing medical exams depending on your citizenship. You might also need to pass this medical exam. If you are applying for universities, then application deadline depend on the program and school. Most deadlines starts as early as September each year. And if you are applying admission in any college, then you will need to apply before 1st February. The admission process can take up to 9 months, so it's a good idea to get an application in early stages. This includes different program if you are applying for undergraduate program or graduate program. For undergraduate program, first check each school's website. You will either apply directly to the school or use one of two application centers. Number one is the Ontario University's Application Center. Number two is Ontario College Application Services. For graduate program, you will apply directly to a university, get credential evaluated through Canadian Centre for International Credential or World Education Services. Next is health, which is mandatory for all public universities. You would need to enroll in the university health insurance plan. Contact the International Student Office at school for more information for international students. You would definitely need a study permit before coming to Canada. And it also depends where you are located. In most cases, you will need to apply for a study permit before you come to Canada. If you plan to stay for more than 6 months, you need a permit in all cases. I have video on how to get study permit, link of which is given in the description below. You can also apply for visa, technically known as study permit, at the Canadian visa office in your country. You may bring your spouse, partner, or dependent children. If you plan to bring family members with you, you will need to submit additional documents, and it is advisable to apply simultaneously when you are applying for yourself. This will save your time and you will get the visa for them with yours. And last but not the least is how a student can work while studying in Canada. You may work on campus at a school without a work permit if you have valid study permit and if you are a full-time student at a public college or university or a private university. You may work off campus, but you will need a work permit. To be eligible for work permit, you may need to be a full-time student at a public university or college. You can apply for a work permit through Citizen and Immigration Canada, which is the federal government department. Friends, all links have been given in the description below. Check them out. So friends, I hope you get some idea about the Canadian education system, how to choose your school, when to get your admission, and what are the documents that you would be needing. So see you in next video. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.